everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today it is time to finally set up my August kit in my bullet journal. This is my current bullet journal from Archer and Olive, and I love it so much. So just a quick peek, this is what we're going to be doing today, is creating our Dutch door spread with all my various trackers in it. So this is what we have for February, March, April, May, June, and then we're into July right now, but it's time to set up for August. So that's what we'll be creating. I do have printables available for everything you see right here. The stickers, the trackers, and the scrapbook papers, they're all available on my website or over on Etsy. You can grab individual ones or you can grab the full bundle. All right, just before we get started, a little order of business. Thank you so much to those who did order with my latest release. In case you missed it, I do have some of the Ladybug and Hydrangea PET tape available. It's pre-cut, as well as the set of 5 washi tapes. I have a video recently showing how I use this in my journal. Then I still do have just some of the daisies and bumblebees left as well. So go take a look at that. Stickers, I am working on restocking as soon as I can. I have been printing and cutting all those at home, so it's hard to get a quantity of them, and I am actively looking to outsource them and figure out where I can do that to the level that I want them to be at. So I am looking at options, and will restock these and hydrangea stickers and daisy stickers and some of my other favorites and new things as soon as I'm able. So bear with me as I grow and realize I need to keep up with demand by not cutting and printing and packaging at home. So we're gonna try to get sticker kits outsourced. Anyways, moving on. Let's get to this video. So I grabbed 3 washi tapes from Plan Anything. By the way, anything I mention, like Archer and Olive, or the tapes, or my own products, I'll have links to all the brands down below, so you can go check it out. So this notebook from Archer and Olive is an 8x8 notebook, and I love it. You can also use an A5 or any size you want, but I like the 8x8 because if I print this out at A5, it's like, it gives me all this little extra space here so that I can create exactly what I want. So I'm gonna set aside the planner pages. I love this one. I'm gonna use that. I'm not gonna use this one. Do I wanna cut these up to use the little boxes? I might. I think I do. I think I want to trim these so I can use the boxes, because I'm not going to use the planner pages this month. I don't always use them, but I create them knowing that some people want them. So before we do anything, I'm going to just get these cut out so that I can use them, because I think they're so cute. All right, and we're gonna add a little bit of pages compared to what I normally do, because I wanna use these in some way too. We can trim down the other sides later. I'm just cutting out all of this stuff. Okay. What I usually do first, as I'm getting ready to set up these trackers, is I've printed everything out so you can see it all. But I need to go through and decide which trackers I am using this month and which I am not. So we'll keep these aside as like stickers, sort of like the sticker pages here, which we'll use later. Okay. I'm excited to use these in the spread. Okay, so then the other planner pages, if you're interested, look like this. Oh, these ones are also pretty cute. Maybe I could use one of these as like a header. Oh my gosh, and these, oh my gosh. Okay, I've never really considered using these in other ways, but you totally could. These planner pages are only available if you get the full bundle. Make sure that if you order the full bundle, you don't also order a the stickers or something because they're already included. So you might be double purchasing something. Okay. Let's cut all of this too. I want to use these as stickers. That's cool. Okay, so what I do is there are 5 sizes that you get when you order this for the planner pages and monthly trackers. I printed it at the A5 size. It also comes in classic, big, and mini happy planner, as well as daily grind planner. And if you need to resize it for anything else, you can use the big happy planner one, which is 8.5 by 11, and then you can use the scale on your computer to set it for whatever you need. Okay, let's set this up. We're gonna do August here. And this month I have extra pages to put in, so I actually don't think I'm gonna use a goals page because I have a goal planner, but we are gonna do our moods and habits. With the step tracker, we're gonna put the new page. So I don't use the water tracker typically. I haven't been using this sleep tracker. I am looking for the monthly miles, just 1 more mile. So we're gonna have it like this, where I can mark off and try to get to 50 miles in the month of August, and then also do that. Okay, and then we have self-care bingo. And in this, I added some little 10 things that bring me joy and August affirmation things. And I think it could be really fun to add these in too as we're decorating. So make it like, because here's the thing, bear with me. August affirmations on self-care bingo, which is like all sorts of different bingo prompts for your self-care. So mental self-care, physical health, self-care, social self-care, like all sorts of different things. So I have create an affirmations page. So I already have it laid out for you. All you have to do is write on it. And then make a list 5 things that bring me joy. Well, you can do 10 because that's what fit on the page. Well, or you could just do 5. And then I can add these in and have some of the other journaling sections in this notebook. So I could do journal prompt, good things that happened this month. Journal prompt, how can I simplify my life? So those things I can write in here with the bingo and try to get a bingo. You can just do it to get a bingo, or you can set it where if you get a bingo, you give yourself some kind of reward of whatever you want. You can come up with what sounds right for you. Okay, so I like laying these out on the pages that they're gonna be so that I know exactly where stuff is going. Okay, so gratitude, I've been making my own page and filling it up. Maybe one of these would look nice in that. So we'll just put that all there for now. And then a month in review and maybe the gentle reminder there. Let's see, so if we do that, so we've kind of laid everything out. If we do that, August is here, but I haven't put anything there yet. I could just make it pretty. Or I could add in one of these other things. No, I think we're good. So we're just gonna go for it. And as you can see, one of the things I typically do is use one of the scrapbook papers with a washi tape to make this part of the page. So we'll plan on doing that. And then we'll have to figure out what to put here because I'm gonna put the quote at the end. Yes, okay. So let's just go ahead and get started. And what I like to do, I think I worked my way backwards last time, but we are gonna be different and start from the front this time. Change things up. That sounds great. Okay, this is pretty big, so that's all I need right there. And then I'll put a strip of washi and go from there. The only question is what's going on the back and how small can that be? This one is bigger than that one. This is actually skinnier. And this one's gonna go on this side because it's skinnier. I'm gonna trim it as small as I can get it. And we'll start from the back and then center the August sticker on the front side. So, by the way, every month over on Patreon, my patrons go ahead and vote on themes. So this month's theme, Blooming Teacups, was what they chose for August. September's theme was decided to be Apple Orchard, so I'm working on that. And then October's theme we'll probably be voting on very soon. So if you want in on that, go over and join my Patreon, because any level of Patreon can vote. If you like printables as well, the Printable Pal level gets you this printable, well, the full monthly bundle. It'll be a different printable at this point if you sign up. It'll be the September one that you receive. But they receive that plus the junk journal kit that I make every month as printables. So it's a pretty good deal. So if you like printables, that's probably the place to get it. By the way, I love Plannything. She has a ton of really great tapes for all sorts of different colors and things. So make sure you go check her out if you're looking for plain washi tapes for like your borders and things. All right. So now we'll get tape down on this side, and then we'll center the August sticker. Oh, that's gonna look so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so, and then that's how much space we have to continue on. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and lay down the next tape so I know exactly how much space we have. And then we go from there with the stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that works. Okay, so I'll trim this a little bit because it's just a little bit too wide if I don't trim it. If you want to see how I use these, every month I try to post a flip through video. I'm not great at remembering every single month, but I have some up. So you can take a look at my planner and journal flip throughs. I flip through everything. Of course, covering up anything that I don't want to share, but you get a look at how I write in my journal, how I write in this, how I use my various planners. So go take a look at that if you're curious about how I'm using any of it. Okay, so with this, I completely forgot I can put stickers in to make more fun Dutch doors. Why did I forget that? Look at this. So stickers coming off like this. Okay, so we're gonna try a new technique then so I can add something to it. See this? It's already done. What if we decide we want to put, what sticker should we put there? One of the cups we didn't use here. So let's use this one because this is my favorite. And we're gonna put it just right here. This might make it way easier, you guys. If you have stickers that are set up for Dutch doors, and then you just create the tab, like you make this long cut, and you stick these ones over. Oh my gosh. Okay, except where I placed it doesn't work at all. So let's fix that. if I can. Okay. Okay, let's fix it. Let's put it at the bottom. Okay, we're gonna put it at the bottom, but this is a awesome thing. Okay, let's try it here. Yeah, that'll work. And now I have a tab that I didn't have to fussy cut around it. Oh my God. Okay, so this will only work if you're using paper stickers. If you're using clear stickers, you're gonna then see through some of it, and that's not gonna work. But, oh my God, you guys, that's amazing. Okay, we're gonna do that on all of them then. That's a great way to do it. Okay. I just discovered something. I'm sure someone's been doing this already. I just have never thought about it. That is such a time saver hack, assuming you have stickers made perfectly for the backside, which I try to do in my sticker kits. So, oh my gosh. Amazing. Okay, so we are gonna put down the other tracker here before we put down the Dutch door sticker then, so that we know where we can put the sticker. Okay, this also needs to be trimmed. It's just a little bit too wide for what we're working with. Okay. Yeah, that'll work, and we'll put it up. Put it down a little so that hopefully we can stick a sticker here and stick a sticker over here. Okay. That looks great. So here, if we use this one with the blue, this one might actually look really nice. And I think, is it gonna work there? I think so. I think, ooh, the sticker's flying. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is so much easier. No more fussy cutting around the side, though I do love my gyro cut. But it's faster to not use it. Oh my gosh. I just discovered something. Well, that's interesting. Let me know what you think of that. All right, so this is kind of going to fill up the whole page. So I can't really line up the titles. That's all right. So let's get this tape down first again so that we can make sure that we're centering it. So this is the third of the 3 tapes that I picked out to match these colors. So I will start to repeat them in the same order that I've done, just because that looks nice. We will be filling in, by the way, any gaps that we have later if I want to decorate them with my sticker kits. But right now we're just getting the kind of frame of the spread done, which is all the cuts and the way that it's shaped. And then any additional details or boxes or stickers, or scrapbook papers we'll put down later. Okay, turn it this way. So the scallops are facing out. Okay, so we did a pink sticker. We did a blue and pink sticker. Now, what do we want to put and where? Because we've got these here. So ideally it would go towards the middle. We do have the miles trackers there. Let's see, well, this one is smaller in width. So maybe I could put it, yeah, okay. Like that. Okay, I do need to put the bingo down before I try to put this down though. It's almost to the point that these pages fit. Okay, so this will fit. Let's give it a little more space to bump it up to the top. So maybe we can add a few boxes down below, because what I like to do is journal about the self-care things on these following pages, to just keep note and be aware of the things that I'm doing to take care of myself. It's too easy in this busy world to take care of everyone else and not yourself. We all have friends and loved ones and responsibilities and things, and this is just one little way you can try to focus on some things for yourself each month. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, these we're gonna lay out on this sheet. Let's finish the bones of the spread. So we're going to green. And I will need to do it like, that'll work, okay. I really love this new hack, I don't know what you call it, to make it quick to do these Dutch doors. Oh my god, I can't believe I've been doing it so long without doing it like this. Again, this will not work for clear stickers because one, you'll see the washi tape through it, and two, you may see through the sticker as well because some of them are more translucent and stuff. So just be aware, but if you have paper stickers, it's going to be a game changer. Okay, so I did the dark pink, the lighter pink, the stack. Let's do the blue florals with the green cup. That seems to make sense. We already did it. What about this one? This is the one. This one. Here or here? I think here. Okay, and then we should be to the point where we don't need to trim a whole lot. They're just a little bit longer than the 8x8. So I have to trim off the bottom. Very cool. Then let's get the other sticker, which I started losing my stickers. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, that's gonna be next, but first we need the blue. Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna just put it here. There'll be a little bit of space down here. I don't know if it'll be really usable space or not. Okay. Let's see. Okay, what color cup? I think it's time for the colorful cup, the one with the roses on it. So these roses that I drew on the cup was a style of rose that we doodled, those of us who were at Go Wild Planner Conference. And Amy Y'all, she taught us how to do those doodles in our notebooks and book journaling in our books and stuff. It was a fun little workshop. Go Wild is a planner conference. It was my first year, but I had fun doodling that whimsical mug using those rose shapes. Her Insta handle is like AMMIE. That's how she spells Amy. And then YALL, I think. Don't quote me, but it's something like that. Oops, I put that down before I put this down. Oh, it doesn't matter because gratitude log, I make my own. Okay, we'll make that one later because it's kind of hard to do. How many more cuts am I making? Just the one. Okay, we're on our last Dutch door. Man, we really went kind of all the way to the end here, didn't we? With this. A lot of times I have, as you'll see, I have it like this much extra space. I guess with those extra pages that I don't normally do, the affirmations and the 10 things that bring me joy and all of that. Just used a few more pages this month. Okay, so this one, the question is, I don't want it sticking out of the notebook. So do I have space to put another flower right here? Or do I need to just not? Because having 5 flowers kind of looks good. I think we leave it. I do think we leave it. Okay, so let's get the tape on this side. And then figure out all the little other details we have, like the scrapbook paper and all those things. Okay, before I forget, first, what I love to do is round the corners of things. I may have to round these 2 corners manually, but I have a corner rounder for everything else in my little place with all the fun things. Okay, I'm gonna do those in just a second with my scissors. I'll just have to eyeball it and try my best. Okay, that one too, probably this one too, yeah. You don't need to round the corners, but because these corners are rounded, I just think it looks better if I round all the corners. And these corners definitely will not be perfect doing them by hand, but they'll kind of look the part. Okay, that one was really way too rounded, but whatever. All right. Okay, we're gonna figure that one out last because I really don't know what to do with it. So we're gonna work from the back forward, finishing this up. Okay, we're gonna put this in here and get some scrapbook paper in next to it. And that scrapbook paper will be the same paper we use on the front as well. I'm not sure how we're gonna use it in the front yet and what we're gonna do with that first page, but we'll use the same papers. Okay, so we're just gonna put this here. And then pick a paper. So I come out with 10 scrapbook papers every month. 4 to 5 of them are really themed like these, and 4 to 5 are just kind of basic patterns. And these are digital download as well. So I think this is my absolute favorite one. This is the one we're using, but I'll show you the rest of them. I also really like this one. So those are the papers this month. But we're gonna go with this one, and it is long enough this way. So I am dropping things everywhere. Okay, cleaned up the mess I made, but let's just eyeball with the ruler how much we wanna cut. We wanna cut 1.5 inches of this for it. And this does fit in this way. Okay, so and this is 1 inch, this is like 1.5 inches. So let's, first of all, which side printed better? This side. Okay, so first we're gonna trim off the end because obviously I'm printing this at home. So you're gonna have an edge on the paper. So trim that off, and then we're also gonna go over 1.5 inches so it can kind of hang over the edge a little bit so we can get it to be a perfect fit. And that should, yeah, okay. So then get a glue runner. And we're gonna put it down and then trim it. All right. So we're gonna put it, that would be the edge. Let's get it over a little though, because we are gonna get, oh, putting it too low. I wanna make sure none of the white gets in there. The white edges of the page is what I'm referring to. And we are gonna trim off all this excess. Obviously I can't cut by looking at the front side because I can't see the edge of the page, so I'm just gonna keep flipping the notebook so I can see all the corners, or I mean all the edges. And I'll just cut the corner while I'm here. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty good. The one thing I like to do to just pull it all together is add one of the washi tapes that I was using to kind of help create the border. And I think green is gonna look lovely. All right, so again, working our way backwards. We're now here. This is the gratitude page. I have this set up so if you want to use it like that, you can. I like using the dot stickers, the date stickers that are dots from my kit, to lay it out over the course of 2 pages instead of fitting it onto 1 page, just so you have a little extra space. And let's just trim this to be able to move up a little bit as well. By the way, printing your trackers on sticker paper, game changer. So you don't have to paste things down. You can just stick them down like that. Okay, now I'm thinking, because we have this one up here and we have these, I should put this one here, only because this sticker's here. So let's use the one that's different, and we'll just put it down at the bottom to bring some balance between the two. And I hope I have enough space for all the stickers. We're just eyeballing it this time, so we're just gonna go for it. Okay, month stickers. We've got all these numbers here. I always include 31 stickers. So even if you're in a month with 30 days or 28 days or whatever, I always put in the 31 because you might be using this printable kit for a different month than what I put here. So, yeah, I do that on purpose, just so you know. Okay, so this just takes a little bit of time to get set up, of course. All right, we're gonna go 16 here and then start here and work our way down. I hope we have enough space. If we don't, we'll do a couple doubled to make some smaller spaces, but we'll see. You're getting this done. I sometimes also like to use highlighter to line these pages. I don't know if I'm gonna do that this time, but if I do, I'll do that off camera. But I like to choose mild liners. Those are my favorite pens. And I typically will choose the colors that match the sticker color. So I'll look for a blue, and I'll look for like a pink, and I'll look for a green that kind of match those colors. Okay, so I did this because I was gonna run out of room right there. That's okay. I have things all over my desk and it's all sliding everywhere. Okay, these pages are good. I don't think I need to add anything there. I think it's just great. This we do need to do something with. So I think I could probably fit 4 boxes easily on this page. So let's think about the ones we've got. Let's do these 4. And I'm gonna do it like that so that I can make a little grid, and then I can write in the other spots. So I'm gonna do it like this. Things are gonna kind of come off the edge a little bit. I could fit a partial one there to make a grid continue. Maybe. Let's just start with this one, and then we will fit them in and see what happens. Okay, so this one I'm just gonna put pretty far in right over here. And then I'm gonna line this one up to like go right there and so on. Okay, almost corner to corner. That looks pretty cool. Then I have some nice little spots to maybe in this spot write down the songs in my upbeat playlist and so on. Okay, this one I probably could have trimmed before putting down, but that's okay. It's in the crease. Okay, this one I am gonna trim this little section so I can get the corner closer. Okay, and then I think it would look good to have something there and maybe something down there around this one. I don't know. Okay, so if we do this, I want to trim it before I stick everything down. I just think that would be easier. So let's just see how this lines up. Okay, I need to trim more. I did not eyeball that right. Okay. That was not a straight cut, but I can fix it. Okay, we just need to fix the curve here, but that was pretty close. Okay. That's pretty cool looking, you guys. Now, do I put this one right here? Let's trim these little bits and then we'll decide. Cutting near the spine along the edge is the hardest thing. Okay. So if I put a sticker here, I'm gonna have to cut around that. Let's try to cut something that size and see what it does. Just take a look. How do I do this? Because the problem I'm having is with sticker paper that you print at home, sometimes if you put a sticker on a sticker and then pull it up, it brings up some of the ink. And I, right now, print and cut all my stickers at home. I want to try making something sort of that shape. Okay, we're just going to eyeball it. Is this a terrible idea? This is probably a terrible idea. How close do we think I was? I mean, it could have been worse. So the question is, should I put this down like this? I think I have to. It's not perfectly close to that, but I don't hate it, and I feel like the grid needs it. So if we do that, we're looking at the corner here, and we're looking at lining it up with the washi tape here. And we trim this. You know, to pull it together a little bit more, what if we draw a black line? I don't want to do that. That's scary. I That's very scary. Okay, here we can put a couple of boxes. We have a lot of florals on this page, so I'm gonna get some boxes that are a little simpler. We're gonna cover over the flower. So that it's gone, just so we have one less little thing on the page. We'll do this one though, we'll leave that flower, and then put in this one. So we kind of have like 4 more little boxes to write things down over here. And we have these little journaling sections as well to think about all things self-care bingo. Okay, these are great. This little spot though, sometimes I like to put in washi strips, and I do have a page of washi strips. So let's use this one. I like this one a lot. We'll start it here and trim it so that it's similar in spacing to the other side. I know that's not a perfect straight line. Okay, these are fine, don't need to do anything there. We need to do something here. So what do we want to do? Because I don't want, let's just get this down first. I don't want it to be so much scrapbook paper that we can't do anything on the page, but also, yeah, that'll work. Let's just do this much and then go from there. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this page yet. If you accidentally get double-sided tape, just roll it off with your fingers till it goes away. It comes off, I promise. Okay, so I'm gonna try to line this one up here. Okay. So before I started using this bullet journal, this notebook from Archer and Olive, I was doing all of this in a happy planner and printing out my stuff and just punching it and putting it in the notebook every month. That worked really well too. But I feel like I just printed it and used it, and that is a great way to do it. This has been so creatively therapeutic to build things each month with it. I just have really enjoyed the process. Okay, so we've got this whole area over here, and then this blank space. We could leave it blank. We could put in some boxes. See what sorts of things we've got. Okay, we have the cup stack here, so we're not going to use another cup stack. I'm not going to use that here. I'm not going to use the partial cup stack because we've used it. These I'm going to save for another Dutch door. No washi. I could use one of those. I could also do August priorities. I kind of like that. Yeah, okay. Thinking through things. Let's put this at the bottom. That looks really cute. Then we're gonna do, these are kind of stacked. These are stacked, so fun. We're gonna do a little stack of boxes. Okay. That, this, and let's see, we did blue, so let's do green. And then can I get, this one's a little different too, put it here. cover up the other thing. Yeah. Okay, now we've got our little stack here. That's so cute. And we can put these tiny little stickers on it. The tiniest little sticker. Look at that. That's so fun. Okay, and just stick them in like that. And so that's kind of like the goals, but just a little fun stack to go with the stack. Okay, we didn't use the ephemera stickers at all. I love the little stamps. I'll have to use them some other time. But okay, I think that was enough for today. We set this up. We did it. As a reminder, you can grab the full bundle or you can get the pieces individually over on my site as printables. So make sure you go check that out. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Let's take a look at the finished result. It is so cute. I cannot wait to start filling this out. I especially love this grid here. That's kind of fun. It's pretty cool. All right. There we go. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.